Hi, my name is Crystal Nelson. I'm an ergonomist at Alter Ergo, and today I'll be talking to you about how long you should stand when you have a height adjustable desk. I get this question throughout the week many times, just because there isn't one specific rule or guideline to follow, and some people like to stand for long periods of time. Is it a good idea? Is it not? I'm here to help you. When you have a height adjustable desk, it's great to have the opportunity to stand. But the first thing to know is standing for long periods of time is very tough on your body. So you want to implement a routine into your workday to go from sitting to standing, back to sitting, do some stretches, walk around, just keep moving throughout your workday. The first rule that I would recommend if you are just getting used to using a height adjustable desk is to pick a time in the morning to stand for 5 to 15 minutes and pick a time in the afternoon to stand for 5 to 15 minutes. Once you're used to doing that, you can do it every other hour, and now you can progress into standing once per hour. That would be a really good goal to achieve. Take your time doing this because standing is going to be an unusual posture and position for you to be in, especially at work. You may be used to sitting if you just got your height adjustable desk. The first goal is to stand once every hour for 5 to 15 minutes. Once you're used to that rule, you can feel what's comfortable for you. So maybe 5 minutes is the maximum amount of time that you are able to stand, and that's okay. 15 minutes is good too. For me, it all depends on what I did the day before, and that affects how long I'm able to stand at my desk. So if 5 minutes is as long as you're comfortable standing, then listen to the cues that your body is giving you, maybe feelings of discomfort or feelings of fatigue, and just sit down and rest. Now, once you accomplish that goal, there's another rule that's called the 28 and 2 rule. And I like this one a little bit better just because it allows us to move even more than once per hour. With this rule, we sit for 20 minutes, stand for 8 minutes, and then stretch and move about for 2 minutes. So every 30 minutes, we repeat what we're doing. We're often changing positions throughout our workday, so it's more frequent than once per hour. So getting used to standing once per hour, that's one goal to consider. Getting used to the 28 and 2 rule, that's another goal to consider. The third option is just being more mindful of how you feel when you're sitting and standing. So let's say you're sitting for a period of time, maybe 45 minutes, and you start to feel uncomfortable, you start to fidget a little bit more, or maybe you're having a tough time focusing on the work that you're supposed to be doing. Those are all great signs that you should stand up and move around. Now, on the opposite hand, if you are standing and you feel those symptoms, feelings of muscle fatigue, having trouble focusing, fidgeting, maybe even weight shifting from side to side, leaning on your desk when you're standing, these are all signs that your muscles are starting to fatigue, and you should sit down and rest. And then repeat it again next time in another 30 minutes, and another 60 minutes, depending on what your needs are. So take some time getting used to the routine. Implementing new habits into your workday does take time, so don't rush it. Give yourself at least 4 weeks to get used to this routine. If you have additional questions on height adjustable desks or anything related to these ideas that we're talking about, feel free to reach out to me. Follow our YouTube videos. We have some great ergonomic tips and tricks and some great blogs on Alter Ergo's website as well. Thanks for joining me.